So, forgiving all the histrionics and everything that occurred just now, why does RIPTA insist, despite overwhelming objection from its ridership, on moving out of Kennedy Plaza? Why move a hub?
We haven't made that decision. We're looking at all sorts of other possibilities, and I think you just heard the city planner in Providence say that we're going to continue to have a presence in Kennedy Plaza.
But it strikes us that the public comment in this case will be reserved to essentially after the real decision is made as part of the design process. Why are we embarking on a design process, again, for something that...
We're not.
Well,
we're looking to see whether it's feasible to even consider the site.
Mm-hmm.
Once we know if it's feasible, then we'll start public discussion.
okay, fair enough. But the last question, the simplest question of all. Kennedy Plaza exists largely because that's where people need to go. And so isn't any move out of Kennedy Plaza counterintuitive?
No, I think if we can look for a site that gives our passengers and our riders more amenities and the things that they said that they want, that's a win for everybody.
Why not just put more amenities in Kennedy Plaza?
You need to talk to the city. We don't own the property. We would like to own our own land so that we are in charge of our own future.
Now, it just strikes us, for a lot of folks, and this is the calls I get and the questions I get, it appears that from the city perspective, or for whatever perspective, a lot of this seems to be engineered around Joe Paolino's private kingdom, if you will, particularly with the Beatrice there and his desire to gentrify. That everything he's ever done has been about gentrifying Kennedy Plaza, when in fact it's a working community. The other thing is that I-195 was put in place, a once-in-a-lifetime grant of land, if you will, to create job creation industries, to bring actual business in. So far, it's become the potential hub of yet more nonprofits, and on top of that, now we're talking about a bus terminal.
Well, with all the lab space that Caroline just talked about, we're hopeful that we will.
And those are largely, and again, I'm not here about heckling, but those are largely non-for-profits. They're tied into Brown University and the state.
But our goal would be that maybe they will take the bus to go to work every day.
You're gonna make something flashy and non-functional.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way. We haven't made any decisions. We just started the process.
Seems like you made plenty of decisions before,
We have not, sir.
before contacting riders, talking to riders, doing anything.